Edward Alexander Knox, machinist mate, 3rd class. I joined the Navy in Philadelphia. I went to boot camp at Great Lakes, Illinois, and I was 17 years old at the time, and it was quite an experience being a 17-year-old and joining the Navy, because I had a lot of growing up to do, and the Navy was a place to do it. Boot camp knocked a lot of bad out of me and knocked a lot of good into me. I didn't enjoy it in the beginning, but when you graduate, you realize what you've accomplished. It was a great accomplishment. After boot camp, I got orders to report aboard a ship up in Newport, Rhode Island called the USS Harwood, DD 861. I thought it was a pretty big ship, you know. I was excited. I didn't know what to expect. And being stationed down in the engine room and never having had that experience before, you know, and learning all the pumps and everything you had to do to get a ship underway and tear things apart, repair them, put them together again. That was a whole new learning process. Although I was mechanically inclined and I loved doing it, it was a learning experience. So that was good. It helped me when I got out, because I became a machinist when I got out. When I first went aboard, I was assigned at my general quarters station, was a first loader on a 40mm mount. So that was pretty exciting, learning that, especially if there's a misfire. You have to unload the breech, take the breech out, get rid of the bad shell, reload it, and start shooting again. And once I made 3rd class petty officer, they put me down in the after engine room, which is where I normally worked. And I was a thrallowman at general quarters and on my watch, which was 4 on and 4 off. I loved that job, especially when we were taking on fuel or supplies, and you had what they call a breakaway. You know, you get that flank speed ahead, and you really had to pull away from the carrier or whatever ship you were up alongside getting your supplies. And our captain was one that he didn't pull off and go to the port, or, you know, he always had to go straight and cut across the bow of the ship that we were refueling or getting his supplies from. And we knew that. So, of course, you wanted to give it all the steam you could, because you didn't want to get run down. One of my greatest experiences was in 1955 or 6, I'm not sure about the year. But we were having a hurricane, and they told us to set sail because we were in Newport, Rhode Island, tied up at a pier. And you get too much damage when you're tied up to a pier. So they told us to set sail, so we did. And we were up in the North Atlantic. Well, I'll tell you, we had waves 45 feet high. And I was down in the engine room at the time. We were taking 45-degree rolls. And the word was, if you take 45 degrees or a degree more, you'd capsize. So that's pretty scary, pretty exciting. And I have pictures of it that people took that were stationed on the bridge at the time. And I forgot to bring that picture. I would have loved to have brought it to show guys. But it made the cover of Our Navy magazine in the 50s. So I got a copy of that cover. And I was just proud to serve in the United States Navy. Had a great crew. There's less now than there were 10 years ago. But you remember them, remember your good times. And it was just a wonderful time to grow up. And I appreciate it.